All right, welcome to the next set of videos. So we're going to start with just sketching some space curves. So let's start with, say, this is number 10 in 10.7, and we're going to sketch R of t. So you know what? Let's do number 8 instead. I like number 8 better. So sketch R of t is sine of pi t, t cosine of pi t. We'll do number 10 after. Okay, so what's going on here? As we move from, let's start at t equals 0. So let me draw my coordinate axes first. Okay, let's start with this being x, this being y, this being z. So what we're going to see is, let's say t equals 0. When t equals 0, okay, we're going to have x, y, z. So when t equals 0, well, sine of 0 is 0. T is 0. Cosine of 0 is 1. Okay, so at t equals 0, we're going to be at 0, 0, 1. Okay, so that would be right here. Let's do another time. Let's do time equals, let's say, I don't know, 1/2. Yeah, let's do 1/2. Okay, so at t equals 1/2, we're going to be at sine of pi over 2. Sine of pi over 2, remember, is 1. T's or y is going to be just t, so that's going to be 1/2. And z is going to be at cosine of pi over 2, which is 0. Okay, so we're going to be at 1/2, 0. So we're going to go, let's see, so that's going to be 1 here, 1/2 here, 0. So it's going to be right about, let's say, here. Oh, sorry. Here. Okay. Let's do t equals 1. At t equals 1, we're going to have sine of pi is, again, 0. Y is going to be 1. Cosine of pi is -1. Okay, so we're going to be, let's say, right down here. Okay, so we can start to see what's going to happen. We can sort of think about this as, you know what, it's sine and cosine. Remember, that's motion in a circle, okay, in the xz plane, and moving along in the y plane. So it's going to sort of, you keep going, it's going to be a spiral like so. Okay, think of like a slinky. Okay. Spiral centered on the y-axis. Okay, let's do number 10, the one I was going to do. So number 10, they give us R of t equals t squared I plus tj plus 2k. All right, so that one's actually a little bit easier to deal with because of the fact that z is always going to be 2. Okay, so I'm actually going to draw this one a little bit differently. I'm going to draw this X here, Y here, Z here. Just makes it easier. Okay, that does satisfy the right-hand rule. Just check it. Okay, and then I'm going to know that, you know what, it's going to be really in the, this curve is constricted to be in the plane Z equals 2. So I'm going to take Z equals 2. Okay, and then I'm going to say, okay, then it's X is T squared, Y is T. So it's basically Y equals X squared, right? No, sorry, X equals Y squared. So at T equals 0, it's of course at 0, 0, 2. Okay, at T equals 1, it's going to be at 1, 1, 2. Okay, T equals 2, it's going to be at 4, 2, 2. It's going to look kind of like so. Okay, and you could also do it backwards in time too, but this is the T equals 0, and it goes out in this direction. Okay. Does it say? Yeah. So these would be negative times coming forward. Okay. All right. I'll see you all in the next video.